Okay, so you keep asking where I get my maps from, and it happens on every single post, and I have to keep telling everyone over and over and over again. So rather than do that, just make a quick video. So here we go. What you need to do, go on GitHub. I'll put the link in the description below. So this is the website. Okay, you want to scroll down, view read all of me, because you're likely to be on the mobile website. Scroll down until you see download last APK and then click here. You then get, hang on, this has been updated ever so slightly. Works with recent changes in Antic service. Okay. You know what? I've not tried the bottom one, so we'll go with the bottom one. I was using the top one, but I want to try the bottom one, so we'll go with that. You select the largest file, not the source codes, so the APK, and you want to download it. Create a new file, because I've already got the old one. Well, the new one, should I say, the version 1.09. I'll try in 1.08 now. Let's see if that works. Okay, so that's downloading. Just so you know, I'm using Android version 6.0.1. On older versions, you're going to have to tweak what we do just a slight amount. But that's only when I'm trying to spoof my GPS so that I can look around more than one area other than my local area. Because you guys keep asking me to check different areas of the town, but this app is designed to use your GPS to just look in your local area, so you do need to spoof your GPS for it to be able to look elsewhere. I suggest you don't try and spoof it whilst you're playing the game, because the game doesn't allow it and it stops the game from working. So when you're looking in other locations other than your current location, don't spoof your GPS to try and look elsewhere, because it'll crash Pokemon Go. So there's the app. Now, because it's coming from an external source, it's not coming from the Play Store, you need to allow it in your settings. So unknown sources, and install. Okay, that's done. I'm going to turn my GPS on, makes it a little bit easier for when the app starts up. Don't want to app lock it, no, thank you. So this is the application just over here, and we're going to open that. I want to give it permission to use my area. So you need to create a Google, a new Gmail account or a Pokemon account. And the reason you do this is because you don't want, if you're going to spoof your GPS to look around different areas, you don't want it to be connected to your account that you use when you're playing Pokemon Go, because Niantic will probably ban your account. So you want to make a separate account if you're going to be spoofing your GPS to look around on this map. Okay, so I'm just going to pause the video now just so I can put my login details on and you don't see them. Okay, so it's just retrieving my current GPS position now. If I click scan, I prefer to use continuous scan. That way when I'm walking around, it will move with me and detect the Pokemon in the area that I'm in at that moment in time. So we'll go back to maps. It takes a little while to boot up. Well, get all of the Pokemon in the local area. It's not very fast, and that's because of the recent changes with Niantic. It was pretty quick recently, but not anymore. So that will slowly build up different Pokemon in the area, and if you tap on the Pokemon itself, it tells you how long's left on it. You saw that Pidgey just keeps appearing and disappearing. Let's click on that Zubat over there. So there's 1 minute 45 seconds left on that, and there's 12 minutes 49 left on that Rattata. So Pokemon are going to slowly appear in the local area. So if you want to spoof the location so that you can have a look around, first thing you need to do is stop the scan and kill the application, because it does live updates, which is fantastic because you get notifications when you're walking around, so it tells you if there's a Pokemon nearby. So if you don't run the Pokemon Go app and you're running this app, you'll know if there's a Pokemon nearby, and it doesn't use as much battery. So if you're going to spoof your location, I prefer to use fake GPS. You can get this on the App Store, so you just literally type in fake GPS and it's the first one that's popped up. Okay, I'm going to turn my GPS off and we're going to look in the town. So click start, and that's now basically telling my phone, oh, my apologies, you've got to change some settings first. So I'll quickly tell you how to do that. Go to your settings, go to about device, and then you go down to your build number, and you have to tap this 7 times. Now I've already done it, so I don't need to, but once you've tapped it 7 times, it opens up the option of developer options. So you come back out of the about device and developer options should be in your settings. You then go down to debugging and you see mock location app. Now this is where I say 6.0.1 has this option. Anything below that, I believe, it just has a tick box for mock locations, whereas this one you need to actually select the actual app you want to use, which I've just done. So when I go back to fake GPS, when I click start, there we go, I'm now pretending that I'm there. So if I open up Pokemon Alerts Radar and log in, it now thinks I'm in the town and not where I was previously. So you click scan and then you do continuous scan, and it will start loading Pokemon in the local area. And because it's now depending on the fake GPS rather than my GPS, I don't need to exit the application if I want to move. I can just stop the scan, stop the GPS, move it along and click start again, and then back to Pokemon Radar, and it's moved the pointer, whereas it wouldn't have done that previously. And then click continuous scan, and it should start scanning again for that local area there. So this is how I've been doing it. I'd suggest whenever you are going to be turning on your Pokemon Go, you make sure that you turn off your fake GPS, so you stop it. You turn on your normal GPS, and it would be a good idea as well, if you can, to go into settings and turn off the developer option mock location app, so you no apps. There we go. Now when I open up Pokemon Go, I won't have any issues. So I hope that's helpful. Bit of a long video, but yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Shut up. It didn't. Did it? I don't think it's recorded.